Right, we're doing some mount attacks today. So this is a mount attack, a mounted arm bar, when the guy just goes crazy and tries to bench his way out. So you get these people, I've got them in my gym, you get in mount and they just blast the way out, super explosive. They don't get tired. It's one of them. They're usually Eastern European as well. So this is my attempt to counter some of that explosiveness. So look, we're underneath the mat, he's underneath the mount here, and all he's going to do is going to frame up me, explosively bridge, just straighten his arms, and push to one side, and if I'm not careful, if you just go boom, I end up getting thrown off, and he scrambles on top. So it's just that, it's like a real beginner thing, but it works. Someone super explosive, you're trying to hold mount, your base isn't quite right, and they just boom, they just blast you off. It's tough, especially in no-gi when it gets super slippy, okay? So, what we're going to do is this, and it's tough to teach slowly, but I'll try and teach you the steps and then we'll go through it. So when he starts to bridge, what will happen is a space opens up underneath his body. So on the side, he's pushing me to my right side. My right knee is going to pivot, my right leg's going to go under his body. So that's the first key. Without this, the move's not going to work. So that's kind of the crux of the move. So again, he bridges, I pivot on that knee. My other leg is going to go to the back of his head like this. So my shin and my foot is going to hook his head. And my arm, the same side arm, is just looking to catch his arm, whether I catch his wrist or I get like a deep hook like this. Okay? So all these things are happening. And remember, he's trying to blast all the way up to his knees. He's not stopping, yeah? It's one continuous motion. So we'll try and do it slowly. So as he starts to blast, I'm turning, catching, knee goes on. I drop to my side, this hand grabs underneath his ankle, I pull it, it's very hard to lift it, so I pull it towards me and then over. So I bend his leg like this. I pull over, I underhook his leg so he can't come on top, step over his head, and I finish my arm lock here. Okay? So we're hitting a shin roll from the mount. Super effective. I have landed this in a fight. Unfortunately, the fight footage was very, very poor. And there's like a little clip, but they didn't catch the full finish. So again, I'm in the mount. We'll do a slow version. He bridges. I'm turning my knee in, I'm basing. I'm trying to catch his arm, shin onto his head. Shoulder goes down, grab his ankle, pull it towards my head, lift it, catch his leg on the underhook. There's my arm lock to finish. Right. So that's the technique. The key is you need to be able to do this against somebody who's going crazy, yeah? So he's just escaped the asylum. I've mounted him in the street. And he goes, he explodes. Okay, and again. So I didn't quite catch his ankle there, but the force of him driving to his knees actually helped my roll. So the more he blasts and drives to his knees, it actually makes the technique easier to do. So again, he blasts, he turns to his knees. As he goes up, I grab, pull him over, boom, and we finish. So that's the shin roll armbar when the guy tries to bench out of the mount. Definitely worth training. Let me know how you get on with it. And remember, website coming soon. This is part of the mount series. There'll be a full series, submissions, attacks, how to keep the mount, how to get to the back from the mount. Lots of cool shit, MMA stuff, ground and pound, everything's going to be on there. Coming soon.